Your Majesty. 3 days ago, Miss Shen came to my chambers. Now she's lost her purity. I beseech your Majesty to allow me to marry Miss Shen.
In my dream, Wei Linchuan also publicly ruined my reputation and begged to marry me.
Jiaoning. Hold on a little longer. Once the medicine takes effect, it'll all be over.
Jiaoning, what Minister Wei said, is it true?
Your Majesty, it is not true. You probably didn't expect that I wouldn't panic like in the dream. Nor did I defend myself with tearful eyes. 3 nights ago, I was at Baoguo Temple in the south of the city, lighting a lamp for my late brother and copying sutras until dawn. The temple abbot, the guest monk, and the Shen family guards who accompanied me can all testify. I, your subject, and Scholar Wei have only met twice, once on the day the exam results were released, and today at the Qionglin banquet. I don't know why Scholar Wei is slandering me, but I am pure and innocent, and I will not accept this baseless accusation.
Her brother Shen Chanchi passed away just 100 days ago. Miss Shen's filial piety is commendable. How could she do such a thing?
The Shen family's legitimate daughter is always strictly disciplined. Perhaps Scholar Wei made a mistake.
Your Majesty, I dare not deceive you. That night, when Miss Shen left, she dropped an embroidered handkerchief. I am willing to present it for your Majesty's inspection.
This is my handkerchief. In my dream, this very handkerchief confirmed my rendezvous with him. The Shen family lost all face. My father was furious, but he could only swallow his pride and make me marry him. After I married him, I found out that Wei Linchuan was in a hurry to marry me not out of deep love, but because...
Shen Jiaoning, do you really think Linchuan married you in haste out of love? Ridiculous. It's just because that night, someone ran into my carriage. Linchuan was afraid to die, I was afraid of losing face, so they pushed you out as a scapegoat. Your Shen family were just Linchuan's stepping stone to power. You've held the position of Lady Wei for so long, it's time to give it back. Don't worry, after you die, Linchuan will be buried with honors. After all, you've been covering up my shame for so long, you're somewhat useful.
At that moment, I finally understood, my whole life was a scheme from the very beginning. Scholar Wei, this handkerchief is indeed mine. But 3 days ago, in the afternoon, I lost this handkerchief. At that time, those who borrowed jewelry from my courtyard and touched my dressing case were more than one. Sister, what do you think?
Elder sister, why are you suddenly dragging me into this? I don't know anything.
I always thought Shen Ruozhen was simple-minded and loved to show off. Until I had that dream, I realized she's inherently vicious.
Elder sister, don't blame me. Who told you to have everything, while I have to fight for everything? Wei Lang said he loved your talent most, so I helped him steal your calligraphy copies, handkerchief, and sachet. Actually, I've admired him for a long time.
Your Majesty, I asked to investigate the maids in my courtyard, check the records of my storeroom, and find out who touched my belongings 3 days ago. Scholar Wei, with just a handkerchief, claims I lost my virtue to him. That's absurd.
Your Majesty, I fell in love with Miss Shen at first sight. Even if she didn't come to my mansion that night voluntarily, it must have been a misunderstanding. I am willing to take responsibility, marry her properly, and never let Miss Shen suffer any grievance.
Scholar Wei is truly loyal and righteous. Under such circumstances,
He is still willing to marry Miss Shen properly. Indeed.
Everyone in the hall thought Scholar Wei is talented and handsome, and willing to marry me, who already had rumors about her, was beneath him. What a fine willing to take responsibility. Your Majesty, I am unwilling. I already have a sweetheart.
Who is it?
The Vice Minister of the Court of Judicial Review, Lu Tingzhou.
It turns out he's from the Dingbei Marquis Manor, entered the Dali court at 15, harsh methods, stubborn temper, no regard for personal connections, and unafraid of authority.
Everyone in the capital says he's cold-blooded, that Lu Tingzhou.
They clash whenever they meet. One finds the other too sharp, the other resents the other's noble birth, always networking. When did they get involved?
You say you're fond of Lu Tingzhou?
Yes.
Does Lu Tingzhou know?
He knows. In my dream, after I died, only Lu Tingzhou collected my body, spoke up for my injustice, and found evidence that my father was framed. It was then that, from an old letter he kept close to his body, I learned that, years ago, the person who saved me on the Lantern Festival night was him, and that the lantern I casually gave away he had kept all along. His cold face and harsh words were just his way of showing off. Pity. By the time I learned all this, it was already too late. But now, I can't let it be too late again.
Jiaoning. Why do you have to, just to spite me, drag others into it? You and he have never gotten along. Everyone in the capital knows that.
Scholar Wei, mind your words. I have no connection with you. Why would I be spiteful? Rather, Scholar Wei keeps insisting that I entered your mansion late at night and produced my lost handkerchief as evidence. If I were timid today, less articulate, would you have pinned this on me for good, with no choice but to marry you? I only want to ask one thing. Scholar Wei, why must you insist that I admit to this matter? The top scholar's behavior today
Is off.
Yeah. This doesn't look like a marriage proposal. It's more like he's trying to pin something earth-shattering forcefully onto Lady Shen.
Guards, go summon Lu Tingzhou. I want to hear what's between him and Shen Zhaoning, whether this is true. As for Shen Zhaoning's handkerchief, investigate that as well.
First step, done.
Miss. The master requests your immediate return to the mansion.
Let's go.
Mother, elder sister. I really only borrowed that handkerchief for 2 days. I found the pattern novel, so I took it to have a look. I had no other intentions. Believe me.
Jiaoning, at court today, why did you suddenly bring up Lu Tingzhou?
Because if I hadn't mentioned him, I would have been forced by Wei Linchuan today to admit to a secret affair.
You and Lu Tingzhou have never gotten along. Why would he testify for you?
What if I said I had a dream? That dream was too real. So real that after I woke up, my hands and feet went cold, and I could barely breathe. I dreamed that the Shen family was used as a stepping stone by Wei Linchuan. I dreamed of the Shen family's downfall. I also dreamed that my elder brother's death was no accident at all.
What did you say?
Father. Before he died, my brother was investigating the salt route, the accounts of the transport department, and also a flow of funds, silver from the princess's residence. My brother's death was too convenient. And Wei Linchuan's topping the Imperial exams was also too convenient. Father. Today, Wei Linchuan at court was desperate to drag me down. It's not because he's taken a liking to me, but because 3 nights ago, the person who actually entered his mansion wasn't me.
Jiaoning, do you have any evidence for these words?
Not for now. But father, if you just check the carriages that entered and left the back alley of the number 1 scholar's mansion 3 nights ago, check the princess's personal female attendants, check who Shen Ruozhen has seen these past few days. You'll understand that I am not speaking without basis.
Guards. Lock the second miss in the ancestral hall. Without my order, no one is allowed to see her.
Father, I did nothing. I really did nothing. It was Wei Lang who.
Wei Lang. Well, that's a confession.
Good. Very good. Guards. Drag her away. Zhao Ning, do you realize what you're doing today? Wei Linchuan is at the height of favor right now. If you bet wrong, you'll drag the Shen family into danger. Then, we'll be doomed forever.
Father, if I don't bet today, and let Wei Linchuan make these accusations stick, and use the Shen family's influence to rise to power, then the Shen family will truly be finished. Father, I'm not asking you to believe me now. I only ask for 3 days.
3 days?
Yes. Within 3 days, I will take the affair between Wei Linchuan and the third princess, and everything about it, and tear it apart for you to see.
Fine. I'll give you these 3 days.
Madam Chen. 3 days ago, she was the one who went with me to Baoguo Temple. She can prove that I was not at the Zhuangyuan mansion that night. Madam Chen, it's me. Zhao Ning, hang in there.
Little miss. The princess's men.
Madam Chen, what else did you see?
That night, the back alley, a carriage, on its curtain, gold thread begonias.
Gold thread begonias. That's the third Princess Xiao Lingyi's favorite pattern. This time around, I've taken the lead. But they still struck. But Madam Chen's dying words are enough. Seal the courtyard. Keep silent. Take everything in this room, and secure it properly. Remember, not a single thread.
Yes, miss. Miss, look at this.
Gold thread tassels. Nanny, I will not let you die in vain. Come in.
Miss, the master sent word. His Majesty last night ordered the inner court to secretly investigate the third princess's movements that night.
And?
The inner court replied that the third princess that night had been resting in her chambers all along. No record of her leaving. Searched half the night, still no results.
That's not surprising. Xiao Lingyi has been favored for years. The entire palace is filled with her people. Expecting the inner court crew to expose her in a short time is totally unrealistic.
Then what about the master?
Tell my father for me to rest assured. From the very beginning, I never planned to rely solely on the emperor.
Have you heard? The new top scholar, Wei Linchuan, 3 nights ago, was actually at his residence meeting someone secretly.
A secret meeting? Then how come at the banquet he was eager to marry the Shen family's legitimate daughter?
Isn't it obvious? Scholar Wei is in a hurry to cover up.
Cover up what? Wasn't the one who entered his house that night the Shen girl?
Who else could it be? Rumor has it was the most precious one in the palace. Scholar Wei wants to use the Ministry of Rights Chief's mansion as a stepping stone to pin an affair on the Shen legitimate daughter to protect the real person.
Miss, the word is out. Now the whole city is buzzing that Scholar Wei, to cover up, slandered you.
The faster this spreads, the better. People in the capital love to gossip. Especially fresh gossip after the banquet. Rumors hurt the most, and they're best at forcing people to slip up. You dare to ruin me. I'll muddy these waters. No one will stay clean.
Dear audience, last time we told of the literary star descending. Today is a fresh, hot story, the new top scholar secretly meeting the third princess at night. Take them all away.
Have you heard? Third princess. Please spare me, sir. I'll stop talking. I won't dare say anything wrong again.
Wei Linchuan's move is exactly like in my dream. He always thinks silencing everyone can cover up this dirty affair. But he forgot, people's hearts, the more you suppress them, the more they'll suspect him. The more eager Wei Linchuan is to put out the fire, the more it will burn.
Miss. Something bad happened. Outside, outside. People are here from outside.
Wei Linchuan's men.
No. They say they're from the Dali Temple. Lu Shaoqing's close attendant named Chang Qing.
Where is he?
He's waiting in the side hall.
Miss Shen. My lord ordered me to deliver a message to you.
What message?
He said he's entering the capital tonight.
Entering the capital tonight.
Miss, Lu Shaoqing's return is good news. Why do you look paler than before?
His return isn't surprising. But his timing is 2 full days earlier than I expected. What difference does 2 days make? He returns bringing a ledger that could shake the court. That ledger involves the salt trade, grain transport, and the Ministry of Right's spring examination. It even involves the princess's mansion. In my dream, after I died, Lu Tingzhou followed that ledger and traced it back to Wei Linchuan and Xiao Lingyi. Too bad. By the time he found out, I was already dead. A man, saddle my horse, I'm going out of the city.
But the master said these days the capital is unsafe. For your reputation, you absolutely cannot.
No time. If I'm not wrong, Lu Tingzhou entering the capital tonight won't go smoothly. In the dream, I knew nothing, only heard afterward that he was ambushed. In reality, now that I know, I can't let history repeat itself.
Shen Zhaoning.
He recognized me. Lu Tingzhou, fall back to the east side.
Talk. Who sent you?
Miss, the last survivor bit off his tongue.
Shen Zhaoning, you followed me. Still, that tone.
Still that tone. Still don't know how to talk to people. Lu Shaoqing, you sure have some nerve. I brought people out in the middle of the night to save a dog, not you.
In all of the capital, the only one who dares talk to you like that is probably Miss Shen.
So you came to save me.
You're this badly injured, and you still have the nerve to talk back to me. Stand still, let me see your wound. Ow.
It doesn't hurt.
Like hell it doesn't. Changqing, bring the medicine.
Yes.
On my way into the city, I heard about the Qianglin banquet. I heard that Miss Shen, before the emperor, openly admitted she has feelings for me. And also said that I knew.
I knew it. He was definitely going to ask about this. Yes, I said it. The situation was urgent. I needed someone to pin down Wei Linchuan, and I also needed a reason for His Majesty to keep investigating. In all the capital, you were the most suitable.
Fair point.
You believe me just like that.
Miss Shen dared to stake her reputation before the Emperor, even tying herself to me. If I didn't believe you, wouldn't that betray your deep affection? But you used me. You owe me an explanation.
What explanation do you want?
Miss Shen, those words you said before the Emperor, now that they're out, don't take them back so soon.
Lu Shaoqing, I don't understand. The situation at the banquet was critical. It was just a temporary measure to get out. Don't take it seriously, Lord Lu.
No rush. Let's deal with Wei Linchuan first. Once this is over, we'll settle the score.
Top Scholar Wei, please go back. My master is unwell today and not seeing any guests.
Please tell the minister, Wei has urgent matters to discuss with Miss Shen.
I thought saving Lu Tingzhou last night already gave me the upper hand, but I didn't expect that Wei Linchuan would dare to come to me today. If I hadn't died once, who would have thought beneath that gentle, harmless face lies such a venomous heart?
Jiaoning, your hospitality has certainly changed.
If Top Scholar Wei came for tea, you've come to the wrong place.
Leave us. Wei has something to say to Miss Shen alone.
Him.
Jiaoning, are you really determined to go all the way?
Top Scholar Wei, you've got it backwards. At the Qionglin banquet, you ruined my reputation publicly, pushing me into a corner. That was you. The one who took it to the extreme, wasn't that you?
Just yesterday I was wondering why you, always so proud and so concerned with face, could be so calm in the court. Not just calm, but you pressed step by step, precisely shifting that dirty water onto someone else. Now I understand. Shen Jiaoning, you had that dream too, didn't you?
He had that dream too.
No wonder. No wonder you could bite back at the Qionglin banquet. In real life, you've gotten smarter. Faster to react. You even knew to drag Lu Tingzhou down first.
Scholar Wei, showing up at my door so early today, just to spout this nonsense. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No idea? Then let me say something you know. Jiaoning, do you still remember the taste of that sweetened water going down your throat? Was it good? So, you had that dream too. Since you remember, you should know. In that dream, you couldn't beat me, and it's the same in reality. What is Lu Tingzhou? What is the Shen family? You think by gaining a little advantage early you can turn the tables?
Wei Linchuan, I lost in the dream not because you were good, but because I was blind to trust you. In this life, I won't fall for your fake act. Go full Xiao Lingyi with it.
Fine. Since Miss Shen insists, let's see in this life, who dies first.
Wei Linchuan.
What? Does Miss Shen have last words?
Yesterday in the Golden Throne Hall, you used my lost handkerchief as evidence, spoke so convincingly. Since Scholar Wei gave me such a big gift, let me return the favor with one sentence. 3 nights ago, that carriage in the back alley of the scholar's mansion, embroidered with gold thread crabapple flowers, did it right steady.
Shen Jiaoning, do you even know what you're saying?
Struck a nerve, huh? Scholar Wei, why leave in such a hurry? You're panicking. Panic leads to mistakes. And what I want is exactly for him to make a mistake.
Miss, something's wrong.
What's the rush?
The palace. Someone from the palace is here. The sedan chair has already entered the gate.
Who?
It's the third princess. Her head stewardess is here. She says she carries the Empress's oral decree. She asks you to go to the palace immediately. Finally.
Xiao Lingyi can't sit still. Then good. I've been waiting for her too.
Miss Shen, we're here. Please step out.
Miss, this isn't the Fengyi Palace. This is the third princess's bedchamber, Chengel Hall.
Don't speak. At this point, it's too late to back out.
Shen Jiaoning, you've got some nerve.
I came on the Empress's oral decree. I didn't dare not come.
When did I ever issue such a decree?
If she dared to trick me here, it means she's desperate. Since you went to all this trouble, even risking false Imperial orders, just say it. What exactly do you want from me?
I've underestimated you. Lin Chuan used to always mention you, in front of me. He said you were just a sheltered, noble lady, only caring about rules and that ridiculous pride. He said, someone like you, with a little scare and pressure, would cry and give in. Who would have thought, a pushover like you would actually flip the table at the Qionglin banquet?
So in the dream, that's how they schemed against me, thinking I was docile, that I deserved to be pushed to my death. I don't understand what you're saying.
Doesn't matter. I called you here today to offer you a way out. Shen Zhaoning, walk out of Chang'e Hall now, and go kneel before the Emperor to confess. Say yesterday, out of shame and spite, you deliberately dragged Lu Tingzhou into it and slandered me. After confessing, go tell your father, the minister, to agree to the marriage with Wei Linchuan, if you admit it. I'll ensure the Shen family is safe. As for your brother, the case of Shen Changse can also end here. I'll protect your family from being implicated.
And if I refuse?
Then you'll be toasting and refusing to drink. Shen Zhaoning, I made your self-righteous brother Shen Changse die in obscurity. I can just as easily make your reputation-obsessed father follow his footsteps. As for Lu Tingzhou, he got lucky this time, barely escaping with his life on the official road. Next time, he may not be so fortunate.
So my brother's death really is connected to her. That ambush on the official road last night, the one targeting Lu Tingzhou, was indeed her doing. 3 nights ago, the princess rode in a carriage embroidered with gold thread in a begonia pattern to the scholar's mansion herself. Yesterday, to silence her, she even sent someone into the Shen residence to kill Nurse Chen. Since the princess dares to be so ruthless in everything, then why now is she afraid of a weak, sheltered girl like me speaking the truth?
Shen Zhaoning, what exactly have you found out?
This is what Nurse Chen held onto with her last breath before she died. Take a look. Do you recognize this?
Bring it to me.
Why is the princess so flustered? It's just a broken tassel. I haven't even taken this before His Majesty yet. No need to be so anxious.
Shen Zhaoning, do you think a broken tassel like this can bring me down? Many people in this palace want me gone. Who do you think you are?
A tassel alone is not enough. So I have something else.
I see. Then I can't let you live.
The third princess sure is bossy.
After coming back from the official road last night, Lu Tingzhou told me to go to the palace without worry. He didn't say anything else. So he had already planned it.
When did I ever give you the right to forge an imperial edict?
Your daughter, mother.
Xiaoling Yi, what did you just say? Who would die for nothing?
Father, that's not what I meant. I was just joking with Miss Shen. Yes, just joking.
Your Majesty, I am a woman of low status. I would never dare to speak recklessly in court. But these past few days, someone first used my lost handkerchief to frame me, trying to ruin my reputation. Then, they brutally murdered my nurse Chen to silence her. And last night, they even sent assassins to ambush Vice Minister Liu of the Court of Judicial Review. I'm truly terrified. If I don't tell Your Majesty the truth today, I fear the entire Shen family will die without a proper burial. I have no choice but to protect myself.
Yes, Your Majesty. The gold thread material and the button-making technique are indeed from the Imperial Wardrobe Bureau's exclusive pattern for the princess's residence. It cannot be imitated by outsiders.
Father, this doesn't prove anything. Gifts are often exchanged in the palace. Maybe a servant from the Shen family stole it, or someone framed them. It's quite common.
Enough. From today, you are confined to Chang'e Hall. Without my decree, no one is allowed to visit. Wei Linchuan, Wei Lin, Lu Tingzhou, Shen Zhaoning, tomorrow morning, all of you shall appear before me in court.
I obey Your Majesty's decree. Thank you for Your Majesty's grace. Xiaoling Yi. Go ahead and hate me. The more anxious you are, the more you'll lose your composure. And what I want is for you to completely lose it.
Miss Shen, my master has been waiting for a long time. Please get in the carriage for a talk.
Did the princess give you a hard time?
Not too bad. If you hadn't arranged things in advance, I would have probably not been able to leave Changle Hall today.
It wasn't me. It was His Majesty who wanted to hear you.
Right. You're the Deputy Minister of the Court of Judicial Review. The ambush last night was so big, there's no way the Emperor didn't know. Someone dared to ambush a court official from the Judicial Review on the outskirts. What's behind this is definitely not just romance. Since His Majesty has become suspicious, he won't let go of the chance to uncover the truth. To make His Majesty willing to listen to me at this moment, Lu Tingzhou, what exactly do you have in your hands? This handwriting is my brother Shen Changs's handwriting.
Your brother had already found out before he died, the salt tax money was flowing wrong. He knew he was in danger, so he copied down all the most critical pages of the accounts. He entrusted it to a confidant and hid it in a charitable hall in Jiangnan. When I got there, the old man guarding the hall had already been silenced. Those people set a fire to burn all the evidence. Luckily, we managed to retrieve it in the end.
Salt tax silver, 1 payment each quarter, transferred through 3 middlemen, all ended up in this private treasury in the capital. On the surface, this treasury is an ordinary merchant, but in fact it belongs to the in-law of the 3rd princess's steward. For 3 years, it never stopped. These 2 names I've heard in my dreams. One appeared on the outskirts of the city on the day my brother was killed. Another before I died, stood guard for Wei Linchuan in the Wei Manor dungeon. Lord Lu, you were killed on the official road last night, not because of some salt case, but because of this account book.
Yes. And also because of your brother's other letter he left behind.
This man Wei Linchuan seems upright on the outside, but is scheming on the inside. He has become the princess's lackey. If we investigate further, I'm afraid even father will be framed by him. So before my brother died, he was thinking entirely of me. Tomorrow at court, what do you plan to do?
Wei Linchuan isn't one to sit idly by. At the Grand Court tomorrow, he will definitely preempt everyone before they can react, strike first to gain the upper hand. He'll insist that it was a conspiracy between you and me to frame him. He might even resort to reckless measures to drag the Lu and Shen families down with him. So, having the account books isn't enough. We need witnesses who can speak up.
You've already found witnesses. At a time like this, who would dare to come forward to testify against Wei Linchuan and the 3rd princess?
Sir, the person has been brought in.
Elder sister.
Shen Ruozhen. Who hit you?
Miss Shen, this morning, someone posing as a medicine delivery woman from the Shen residence entered the ancestral hall carrying a bowl of calming broth. The second young lady must have been suspicious, refused to drink it, so they dropped all pretense and resorted to force. Luckily, our lord had people watching closely, and we caught the perpetrator before they could silence her.
Silence her. Xiao Lingyi and Wei Linchuan. I really can't sit still.
Elder sister, I was wrong. I truly know I was wrong. Elder sister, save me. Wei Linchuan deceived me. He said that as long as I help him this once, after he marries you, he would immediately make me a co-wife. He said your temperament is too proud, and even if you married him, you wouldn't be able to hold the position of primary wife. He promised me that as long as I obeyed and behaved, all matters in the Wei Manor would be up to me.
Even at a time like this, she's still thinking about the position of mistress. Future power. Are you done? I'm asking you, that handkerchief, did you give it to him with your own hands?
I took it. Besides that handkerchief, I also took your calligraphy sachet, and even the paper you usually use. I secretly took all of it to him. Wei Lang told me he wanted to practice writing your handwriting, saying that after you two were married, he would write love poems to cheer you up. I believed him, elder sister. I truly believed him. 3 nights ago, I saw with my own eyes the princess's maid personally go to his residence. I hid by the wall and saw a carriage in the back alley. The carriage curtain had golden thread crabapple flowers embroidered on it. Early the next morning, Lord Wei came to see me in a rush. He told me to give him that handkerchief of yours with your name embroidered on it. He also instructed me before the Chianglan banquet to deliberately leak the news to the servants in the mansion. He told me to say you've been acting listless these past few days, restless and troubled. Like you have someone on your mind. Sis, I never meant to kill you. Everything good in the Shin family belongs to you. I just wanted to fight for myself for once.
Fight for yourself. In my dream, when I died in the Wei family dungeon, you were crying and begging for my forgiveness too, saying you had no choice. But your no choice always costs me my life. Fought for yourself once, and the result was you almost got sent to the afterlife by Xiao Lingyi's bowl of calming tea. Let me ask you, aside from these, do you still have anything Wei Linchuan gave you? At this point, if you still hide it, you're not stupid, you're asking for death.
I'll give it.
No signature. But this handwriting, I'd recognize it even if it turned to ashes. It's Wei Linchuan's.
Sis, I kept this note all along. I didn't dare throw it away. I always thought that one day he would look back at me. I just wanted a keepsake.
Enough. This note, plus the account book you have, and that gold thread tassel, and the dead man's testimony, are enough to nail Wei Linchuan and Xiao Lingyi together for good.
Tomorrow in court. You're coming too.
Me? You want me to testify against them publicly?
Yes. Since you dared to do those traitorous things behind your master's back, now you should dare to own up to them.
Sir, the surviving witness has woken up.
Surviving witness? What surviving witness?
Last night on the main road, that last man wasn't completely dead. I knew they'd try to silence him, so I had him brought back.
He was clearly badly injured last night, on the verge of death, and yet he still had the presence of mind to leave such a deadly ace in the hole.
Shen Zhaoning, I told you we need to take care of Wei Linchuan first.
Deputy Minister Liu handles cases with absolutely no loopholes.
Your praise is too mild.
What time is it now? Wei Linchuan's blade is practically at our throats, and he still has the nerve to quibble about whether the praise is strong enough.
Changqing, bring the witness up. Have him identify that tooth clearly.
Tomorrow in court is when we truly separate life from death.
Wei Linchuan, about tomorrow's court matters, have you thought clearly? Lu Tingzhou has returned to the capital early. This account book in his hand is no small matter. If he presents those things to the emperor, it won't just ruin our reputation, it will be a disaster.
Don't worry, Your Highness. I have long been prepared. Lu Tingzhou wants to destroy us, but he forgets that the hardest thing to break in this world is the bond between a man and a woman. I have already asked Shen Ruozhen to prepare the forged evidence. As long as I insist in court that Shen Zhaoning had an old relationship with me, and then claim that those account books were forged by Lu Tingzhou to steal another man's wife out of personal revenge, this matter will forever be just a love affair, and will never escalate into assault and iron case, a crime punishable by death.
What a love affair, as long as it doesn't involve the foundation of the court. Father, even for the Shen family's sake, will at most scold me a few times, which is harmless. Linchuan, if we can break this situation tomorrow, once this storm passes, I will personally beg Father to promote you to the Central Court.
Your subject Wei Linchuan thanks Your Highness for your grace, and will not fail your trust.
Today's situation, I'm afraid it's more than just a love affair between a man and a woman.
The princess and the top scholar, the salt case and the court of judicature, which one, when brought up, is not a shocking major case. Today, the court will undergo a dramatic change.
Changed your appearance, but you seem even calmer than before. It seems you haven't given up, and want to make one last attempt before His Majesty.
All of you gathered today, for what matter? I know it well.
Your Majesty, I am guilty.
What is your crime?
Your Majesty, I am guilty. My sin is being unable to control my emotions, giving my heart to the wrong person, which caused this turmoil, and defiled the purity of the Imperial family.
Father, he is sacrificing the pawn to save the queen. As long as we insist on all this as a matter of love and affection, those shocking cases about the salt and the assassins will become mere trifles.
Miss Shen and I did have private dealings. However, she has now transferred her affections to Lord Lu of the court, and conspired with him to frame your subject and the third princess. Your Majesty, the so-called tassels in Miss Shen's hand, the so-called rumors, are nothing but baseless accusations. As for the account books in Lord Lu's hands, who knows if someone used the pretext of investigating the salt case to take personal revenge and forge them to frame his colleagues.
Preposterous. That's utter nonsense.
Your Majesty, I have long had evidence. These are the letters and calligraphy that Shen Zhaoning once wrote to me. Now, every word, every sentence is filled with ambiguous affection. If I truly had no involvement with her, how would I have these personal belongings?
Hasty strokes. Affected phrasing. Wei Linchuan. This trick you painstakingly set up is still so clumsy. That was Shen Ruozhen trying to please you, copying my calligraphy. practicing for a full 6 months.
Shen Zhaoning, now that things have come to this, do you have anything to say?
The second miss of the Shen family, Shen Ruozhen, requests an audience outside the hall.
Your Majesty. Your subject, Shen Ruozhen, confesses guilt. Those characters were not written by my elder sister. It was I. I was greedy for credit, imitating my elder sister's handwriting, and wrote them for Wei Linchuan.
So it was written by my younger sister?
This top scholar truly has a deep and cunning mind.
Shen Ruozhen. You woman, do you even know what you're saying? You're insane.
Yes. I am insane. Wei Linchuan, if I weren't, I would by now be nothing but a cold, lifeless corpse. Silenced by you and the princess. Your Majesty. Your subject was once blind, admiring Wei Linchuan, believing his lies. It was I. I myself stole for him my elder sister's handkerchief, calligraphy, and sachet, even those flirtatious notes I delivered for him. 3 nights ago, I saw with my own eyes the carriage of the third princess stopped in the back alley of the top scholar's residence. The curtain was embroidered with golden begonia flowers. That was the princess's rendezvous. But Wei Linchuan feared exposure, and the next day, he forced me to hand over my elder sister's handkerchief. He said, if your elder sister denies it at the banquet, follow the script he prepared, destroy her reputation in public, force her to marry him to serve as a cover for the third princess. This is the order to silence me, written by Wei Linchuan himself. I beg your Majesty to investigate.
Your Majesty, with just a slip of paper, the words of a lowly concubine's daughter, you would convict me? Shen Ruozhen is of the same household as Shen Zhaoning. Now, the Shen family, to protect the reputation of their legitimate daughter, forced a concubine's daughter into perjury, is perfectly normal. And Minister Lu, you were attacked on the official road last night. You claimed it was so dangerous. But who knows if you staged a self-inflicted injury to win the lady's favor? Lord Lu, for Miss Shen's sake, did not hesitate to exploit the salt case. You even dared to frame a state murder case. The top scholar and the princess. Truly bold. Top scholar Wei's tongue is indeed as smooth as a reed. You could talk a dead man back to life. Too bad you're too hasty. What do you mean? Bring him in. Scholar Wei. Last night, on the official road, your men weren't all killed, Your Majesty. This survivor has already signed a confession at the Dali Temple. He confessed with his own mouth that he was acting on orders from the third princess's steward, to ambush and kill me in the outskirts, and to retrieve the salt tax ledgers in my possession.
Bring the confession.
Your Majesty, even so, that only proves someone wanted to kill Minister Lu. What does that have to do with me? And what does it have to do with the third princess? Maybe someone framed me deliberately.
Wei Linchuan. I was waiting for you to say that. Your Majesty, I have a letter from my late brother Shen Changse. Please take a look. Wei Linchuan, using the princess's name, has acted with impunity. He interfered in the Imperial examinations, colluded with the Salt administration, and secretly raised assassins to eliminate his rivals. My brother knew he was being targeted. He was going to his death. So he left a letter.
Princess.
Father, I admit it. I did meet with Wei Linchuan privately a few times, but I was trying to recruit talent for the nation. I wanted to bring able officials to the court. But I didn't know he was crooked. What salt case, what assassins, and Shen Changse's death, I know nothing about it. It was all him. It was Wei Linchuan, who acted in my name outside. He also pestered me constantly. Father, I was deceived by him.
Even now, she still wants to try the same old trick. Make Wei Linchuan take the fall, and make herself look innocent, a deceived princess. The princess says she wanted to recruit talent, but I still have 3 questions. First, if it was just about talent, 3 nights ago, why did the princess dismiss her attendants and sneak into the top scholar's mansion through the back door late at night? Second, yesterday at Changle Palace, why did the princess force me to change my testimony and compel me to marry Wei Linchuan? Third, at that time, the princess threatened my father, my late brother, and Minister Lu's lives. How do you explain that?
Shen Zhaoning. You're lying. Nonsense.
Whether I'm lying or not, the Empress and Your Majesty yesterday in the side hall heard everything clearly.
So, do you still want to make excuses? Wei Linchuan, colluding with a princess, framing officials, murdering Shen Changse, raising assassins, ambushing imperial officials, deceiving the emperor. What do you have to say?
The victor is king, the loser a bandit. I have nothing to say. But Your Majesty, the reason I end up like this today, isn't it because you indulged the third princess, giving her the confidence to act recklessly? I was just following the trend.
Wei Linchuan, how dare you?
I studied hard for over 10 years in poverty, and I'm no worse than those noble sons dressed in silk and fed delicacies. So why can they rise to high office at birth, while I, wanting to climb one step, am trampled underfoot? The princess took a liking to me. That was my opportunity. Why should I refuse? Shen Chang's discovered the flow of silver. He stood in the way. So, I eliminated him. Shen Jiaoning was a nuisance. She tried to ruin my reputation. So I destroyed hers first. Lu Tingzhou found the account books. So I killed him to silence him. What did I do wrong? I just wanted to climb up.
This eldest Miss Shen is so calm.
Indeed, the top scholar has gone mad like this, and she looks as if she's watching a play that doesn't concern her.
This is Wei Linchuan. In the dream, he was exactly like this, righteously manipulating me. He lied, saying you would give me respect. In his eyes, he never made a mistake. The world is wrong, and those who stood in his way.
Father, I was wrong. I truly was wrong. I was momentarily confused. It's all Wei Linchuan's fault. He deceived me. He told me to do it. Father, save me.
You are a daughter I raised with my own hands. I gave you honor and favor. I gave you dignity. I gave you more indulgence than anyone else. But how do you repay me? By colluding with an official, by interfering in the Imperial exams, by using the state's salt tax to support the assassins in your princess mansion, by killing and silencing for a man, framing the loyal and good, issue the decree. The third princess, Xiao Lingyi, wrongfully seized a title, stripped of her rank, and reduced to commoner, taken to the Imperial clan court. Given a white silk cord, Wei Linchuan, framing court officials, deceiving the emperor, murdering Xin Changche, taken to the Imperial prison, to be executed in 3 days. The princess's chief steward and all involved are to be arrested, handed over to the Court of Judicial Review for thorough investigation. No leniency will be shown.
Yes, Your Majesty.
No.
Your Majesty, I have one more request.
Speak.
Your subject Shen Jiaoning begs Your Majesty, I beseech you to clear the name of my elder brother Shen Chong's, thoroughly investigate the truth of his life and death and restore his lifelong honor and reputation. There is another matter I humbly beg Your Majesty. The nursemaid Chen by my side, though she was a servant, was loyal and protected her master. In protecting me, exposed the crimes of the wicked, was tragically silenced and killed. I beg Your Majesty to grant her a grand funeral and show mercy to this loyal servant and compensate her family.
Granted.
Your subject thanks Your Majesty for your boundless grace.
Jiaoning. These past days I underestimated you.
In my dreams, I sat in the bridal sedan chair crying, knelt in the side room begging, most hoping that father would believe me just once, protect me just once. But I waited until death and never got him to believe or protect me. In reality, I got it, but in my heart, there is no longer the longing I once had. Some things, once yearned for and never obtained, when unattainable, they fade. Father, you are too kind.
If your brother Changse were still alive, seeing you so decisive and insightful today, stabilizing the Shen family, he would certainly be completely at ease.
Brother is gone now. Brother is gone forever. Fortunately, I did not repeat the same mistakes and did not let the Shen family go down the path from my dream to that irredeemable end. That is enough. Truly enough.
Miss Shen Wei Linchuan is in the Imperial prison and begs to see you, Miss.
He still has the nerve to ask to see you, miss. This ungrateful, despicable scoundrel. Seeing him will only dirty your eyes, miss. You absolutely must not go.
I'll go.
Miss.
Some words accumulated from 2 lifetimes. I want to say them to him personally. Gratitude, grudges, right and wrong. Today we settle it completely. This will also fulfill the entanglement of 2 lifetimes.
You came after all.
What do you want to say?
Jiaoning, I just ask you one thing. In the dream, those years we spent together day and night, did you really have not the slightest bit of affection for me?
Now that you're in such a desperate situation, you can still ask such a ridiculous question. In the dream, I married you in full bridal regalia, with a sincere heart. I truly wanted to have a stable life with you, and spend a lifetime together, but you, from beginning to end, you only used me as your shield, a stepping stone, a pawn to pave your way to promotion. It was you and Xiao Lingyi conspiring, pressuring me step by step, driving me to a dead end with your own hands, killing the entire Shen family. Back then, did you ever feel any compassion, any shred of guilt?
I was forced. I had my reasons.
Wei Linchuan. It's not that you lost to me. You lost to your boundless greed. To your arrogant self-righteousness. To your complete disregard for human life. To your selfish and cold nature. You spent your life scheming, ingratiating yourself with the powerful, always thinking you just wanted to rise above mediocrity, climb the social ladder, but beneath your feet are living people, is fresh blood, are the lives of my entire Shen family. Your downfall today is entirely your own doing, no one is to blame.
Shen Jiaoning. If I could live my life over again, if everything could start anew, would you still choose Lu Tingzhou?
Yes. Because at least, he never thought of using me to advance his career.
Wei Linchuan, you betrayed me. Father, how heartless you are. Shen Jiaoning, it's you who ruined me. You deserve to die. You deserve to die.
Shen Jiaoning, you exposed a shocking conspiracy, cleansed the court of corruption, removed a major threat to the court, truly rendered great service. Speak. What reward do you desire?
He's out. Your Majesty, what did he grant you?
His Majesty granted me
What did he give you?
the right to decide my own marriage.
That's good.
Given his nature, he is always decisive and ruthless, never so patient. Minister Lu, and then,
Shen Jiaoning. What you said in the palace before, does it still hold true today?
it holds.
Are you sure?
Lu Tingzhou, when you work at the Dalisi handling cases, do you talk this much nonsense too?
When handling cases, if evidence is conclusive, there's no need for chatter, but facing Miss Shen, I always feel the evidence is insufficient. Afraid you might recant on the spot. Actually, there's one more thing I've always wanted to ask.
What?
On the Lantern Festival years ago, that rabbit lantern you gave away, back then, did you know it was me who picked it up?
I thought it was just a careless act of youth, a trivial thing, insignificant. Turns out he remembered it all these years, from adolescence until now, never forgotten. Minister Lu, since you're so eager to know, then use your Dalisi detective skills and guess for yourself. Why are his fingertips so hot? It makes my chest tighten.
No need to guess, I already know now.
Lord Lu, it's getting late. Time to go back. Brother, look, your wish has finally come true.
Jiaoning, the Shen family owes you too much. And your brother too. If you ever need help, be sure to come back to the Shen residence. Okay?
Mother, rest assured, I know what I'm doing. Now that the Shen family is safe, that's my greatest wish.
Go on. That Lu boy has been waiting at the door for half an hour. Don't keep him waiting too long.
Lord Lu isn't busy today.
Go inside first, it's windy outside. Running around all morning, have something to eat first.
At the Dali temple, the aftermath of the salt case is piling up. And Minister Lu still has time to pick me up. I said, are you really not busy today?
No matter how busy, I have to make time to go back and get married.
What nonsense are you talking about?
You set the wedding date yourself, it's the 6th of next month. What, Miss Shen is already backing out. In the Dali temple records, it's written what Miss Shen said before the emperor. You can't deny it even if you try.
Lu Tingzhou, when have I ever denied it?
Good.
In reality, my brother's name was cleared, Nanny Chen was buried with honor. Wei Linchuan and Xiao Lingyi, they've all gone to hell. The Shen family is safe. I've saved myself too. The road ahead is still long. I have my own path to walk, and someone is willing to walk it with me. That's enough.
Shen Jiaoning. Since you don't want to owe me, then come with me somewhere tonight.
Where to?
To light that lantern, 10 years overdue, and make up for it.
Chongqing, I heard from the old steward in the mansion that this old archive room is forbidden. No one is allowed in except Lord Lu. My lady has been in there for half an hour already.
The Lord ordered that the lady enters as if he were there himself.
Marriage really changes things, huh? Lord Lu's face used to be as cold as ice. Now when he sees Miss, the ice melts into water.
There's so much dust here. These old case files, is this how you go through them, volume by volume, in your daily work? Lord Lu, I remember everyone in the capital saying that Junior Minister Lu treasures his files more than life, and hates others touching them. Even the emperor frowns when he reads them.
Others are others. You are you.
What is this? This is the lantern festival that year, the lantern I gave away casually. I always thought this lantern had long been thrown into the broken bowls. How is it with you? Junior Minister Liu, isn't this the no need to guess you said that day at the palace gate, so you not only picked it up, but hid it in the Supreme Court's most secret old archive room?
There were many people that year. I was afraid the lantern would be damaged, so I just kept it.
Just kept it? And kept it all these years? Even after I died, he couldn't bear to throw it away. Lu Tingzhou. I, Shen Zhaoning, will never mistake anyone again.
In this life and the next, don't make a mistake, Shen Zhaoning. Our accounts are not settled yet. Tonight, we'll settle them slowly back at the mansion.